Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. Today's request was for the words resist and resistance. Let's break down these words, look at the sounds and syllable stress to help you say them smoothly and easily in your everyday speech. So even though the words resist and resistance start with the letters RE, we don't actually say resist and resistance. We don't do the tense E sound, but rather a lax I sound, resist. I wrote it here with the letters UH like resist, thinking of it as a schwa sound, because for most people, if you think of it as an I or an I sound, you may still be tempted to be doing that tense E sound. It doesn't matter too much if I were to say resist with a tense E, as long as my stress is on the zist syllable and I'm very short on that first syllable. But it's better to use a reduced vowel, so if it helps you to think of it as a schwa, like resist, or if you can naturally do an I, resist, you can do that as well. So what do I mean by stressed? The second syllable is long. It has the length and the clear vowel. And so you want to practice this word by starting on that syllable and then just tack on your first syllable as a short little stepping stone. So we would try zist, resist, resist. That's going to help you have native-like speech, a very good pronunciation of the word, and use it naturally and fluently in everyday speech. This first letter S says the Z sound, and the second letter S says the S sound. So if that's tricky for you, practice just doing the Z sound, zist. It's like the word zest, for example. And you may find that you want to, that you naturally pronounce it with more of an S, like resist. So try to resist doing that. Work on starting again with the Z. That might make it easier for you. Same thing then when we get to resistance. We have the stress again on the zis, second syllable. We still have our unstressed first r or r syllable, resistance. Same techniques can help you practice this as well. Trying zist, zistance, resistance. It's similar to the word distance and some other words where we don't really say much of a vowel for this letter A. It's almost basically a syllabic end. So that means I just go right from the T, resistance, into that N sound. And that T, resistance, for some reason in this word we make that somewhat of a flap. Maybe that's because we have a little bit resistance. I'll write that as a D for you. Maybe that's because we have a little bit of an I or an sound here. So it is like it's between two vowels. So once I can say resist and resistance by themselves, I do want to practice in some short phrases because that's a more natural way that we speak. And also it'll help you to use that new pronunciation in your everyday speech. So I'm going to try to resist eating another chocolate bar. She had to resist against the oppression. The resistance is gathering. The workforce showed a lot of resistance to increasing the length of the workday. Okay, thank you for that request. And if you have something you'd like to see me cover in this series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday, we'll have our live question and answer class. That's where you can come attend on YouTube, type your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. If you'd like to know more about the definitions for the words in this series, go to speechmodification.com and get our free online course, Word of the Day. It has these videos for pronunciation as well as definitions, so you can work on your vocabulary as well as your pronunciation. While you're there, check out our other free online courses and some of our paid courses. All of our courses are either free or under $2, and you can get great help for pronunciation, American accent, and more. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again tomorrow.